Hey everyone, welcome back to Apollo Art Analysis. In today's episode, we're going to be studying a piece by the career 3D artist known as Stuz0r, and in this episode, we're going to be looking at scenes of science fiction, we're going to look at visual rarity, and we're also going to discover the portal bound to bring our hero home. So let's jump right into it. So at first sight, we met the single subject hovering beneath a massive obelisk. Our first impression is one of awe, but also shock due to the strange yet sacred sight before us. The choice to place these subjects on either side of center certainly elevates their visual and symbolic impact. We see this further reinforced by two main sets of light and dark accents. And one of the first things I notice here is the impact of texture, right? We see quite a bit of variation from the soft sand below to the rigid crystalline glass above, both of which, of course, immerse us well within this work. But the nature of this rarity, of course, this light in this crystalline cube draws a direct contrast to its surroundings. So by nature of that, it's going to draw our eye towards that lone obelisk. And you may notice these steps that lead up to this massive obelisk, right? These not only give a sense of visual rhythm, but also denote a separation of space between the subject and this massive cuboid. Of course, we also see the impact of light within this work. It's just impossible to miss. A majority of the composition is quite dark, so any pure sense of light is going to draw our eye towards that element. I think we certainly see that here. With this in mind, what do y'all see when you view this piece? And, there's really no doubt that this prism is at least one of two main subjects of the work at hand, right? When we look at this prism's form, we have an incredible sense of energy that's provided due to the nature of crystals as catalysts of light. We certainly feel that energy here. Alright, so I got another work from the original artist Stuz0r here, and the reason I brought this in is both these scenes feel quite similar. The reason I say that is both are quite dark, save for that light on dark accent, and both have this crystalline form that almost reminds of a portal of sorts. And so in both these instances, it no doubt reminds of science fiction, but also fantasy as well, even surrealism or romanticism, if you will. So all in all, just want to bring the end real quick and kind of draw that back to the original piece which we studied today. And we see this lone subject who appears to be hovering near the sand and stream below, right? He wears this astronaut suit, which makes us feel as if we're standing upon another planet. With this in mind, the setting of the scene is quite strange to consider, right? Most of it feels quite surreal, from our subject's weightlessness to the rigid and, of course, ethereal glow of this massive crystalline cuboid subject. And, of course, on that topic, the setting of the scene is quite strange to consider, right? It feels surreal from our subject's weightlessness to the rigid and ethereal glow of this prism, all of which immerse us so well within this work. But we ask ourselves, what have we discovered here? The title of this work as The Way Home may give us some insights on what we may be witnessing. Perhaps we found the portal that is bound to bring our hero home. But despite such subjective speculation on symbolism, the work before us is a mystical masterpiece bound to burn into the memory of all who stand before it. This is a very stunning work I absolutely love to study. I really hope y'all enjoy it today. The work before us is a digital render, so it's good with a digital rendering program. That program is going to be Cinema 4D, a very professional program. I know everyone from Beeple to Stuz0r, Future Self, so many different artists who are using Cinema 4D to create their render. So if y'all work in Blender, you want to give this new program a try, I would surely suggest Cinema 4D. It is a very professional program that is revered by a ton of different artists. But I really hope y'all enjoyed today. We talked about so many different things, from the nature of the contrast which draws our eye within this work, the astronaut here feeling like we're on another planet, the charm of the crystals, so many different things we hit on today. I truly hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all enjoyed today's episode, make sure to check out the original artist Stuz0r, doing some amazing stuff in the world of 3D art. He works in Blender, he works in Cinema 4D, he even works in Unity as well. So there's a bunch of different opportunities to really discover this artist and appreciate the work. So like I said, I really hope y'all enjoyed today. And if y'all did, go check out the original artist Stuz0r. My name is Apollo, this was Apollo Art Analysis, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to support our work directly, please check out our Apollo community tokens. Apollo Art Exchange is an ecosystem of art appreciation which elevates artists each and every day. Thanks for listening.